You're an idiot!
What do you rate your looks on a scale of 1 to 10? I'm gonna ask everybody.
Like a 7.
Like 6.3.
Why would you not rate you guys a 10? Like, we should be rating ourselves a 10. I'm
Stop the cap!
Can I just say something before you go ahead?
Yeah.
You know why you do that?
Why
Everybody rates themselves a 6 or 8 or whatever? Because they are afraid of being arrogant. And it's not arrogant to be confident, to like yourself and to like your appearance.
But okay, there's a difference between confidence and thinking that you're on par with the most beautiful women in the world.
Now, ladies, here's a very valuable lesson that you all can learn.
This man's, okay? General profile, you know, good looking dude. Okay, let's go here. 62 likes and what? 5 matches? Alright. Now, we have Felicia, who's a floor.
Ladies, your ego is inflated and overblown is because of social media and dating apps like this. Baby dolls, I just want you to humbly remember that the floor gets the same amount of likes as you do.
Really bad because I felt so bad about it. I called like child services on this one. I called child services on my ex because he pissed me off, and then I was like, yeah, I'm done with this person, whatever, like, you know, cheater, fucking piece of shit, lies about dumb shit. He had kids. I called child services on his ass, and I like fabricated everything and like censored things, and they like went to the door, and like there was a whole process. Like, I don't even know if the children's aid worker still visits them, but she probably does, because
if you let a girl talk, she will eventually tell on herself. And this hood rat hoochie has no idea that she just incriminated herself. And this is all the evidence you need right here in 4K. If her ex is watching this, bro, you can report the crime, sue her, and you can get some of that OnlyFans money that I know for a fact that she's rolling in.
what I said, like the way I AI'd, you know, like real AI, like fake bruises type shit.
Be careful, fellas. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty crazy.
So you faked bruises, you faked shit, and then you just made like exaggeration story, and then
On their on his kids.
yeah.
Like, so hit, like, yeah, then they came and they were like, oh, like, we're seeing stuff that your kids are being abused. You know, you could lose your kids. And I was just like, that sucks.
That sucks.
Yeah, should have been nicer to me, bitch.
The simple fact that this girl is not thrown in jail and locked up lets you know how comfortable the laws has made for women to get away for crimes like this. And gentlemen, do you guys know what a man's deepest fear is?
Men are naturally hardwired to be repulsed by women that are hoes and promiscuous. Why? Shout out to my boy Rolo Tomasi. He talks about this all the time. Men want to be able to ensure paternity.
Yeah.
They want to know if you get pregnant and you have a child and I'm on the hook for paying for that child and taking care of you, etc., the kid is fucking mine.
A man's biggest fear, deepest fear, is to be with a woman and the kid is not his.
Meanwhile, this man has freed more black men than Abraham Lincoln.
4 times divorce, 4 times. Let's see, let's go. Tell me, what do you want to know?
What is the most toxic thing that you've ever done?
Okay, let's do this. All right, take them to court and then get a good divorce lawyer, of course. Take them for half of the retirement. Take them half of their property and then fight them for higher child support, okay? And a couple of years from now, hit you up for more child support every 3 years. Every 3 years, you go up from maybe 200 to 300 to 400 to 500. You bring it up to $2,000 per child. Per child. But I got one child right here. Kaylin right here. Her daddy paying child support for her, of course, it always is.
If carrying a gun is legal in the USA, how the heck is she alive? Bro, does anyone know her husband? Please send him this video and show it to his lawyer. You know, thank God Trump is doing this. Take a look.
Donald Trump just changed the U.S. divorce law, the end of the 50-50 asset split for divorced couples. Since the beginning of his term, Donald Trump has implemented drastic reforms. One of the most controversial changes he is considering concerns divorce laws, which he believes are unfair to men in the country. Trump has stated that he wants to revise the current legislation, arguing that it allows women to become wealthy after a divorce simply because they married a rich man. Just because you married a wealthy man doesn't mean you should walk away with half of his fortune and become a rich woman after the divorce, Trump declared. The president believes that divorces in the United States have turned into a profitable business for women, and it's time to put an end to it. According to his new proposal, if a woman needs financial support after a divorce, her ex-husband will be allowed to lend her up to $100,000, as long as she can prove she genuinely needs it. For Trump, this sum may seem insignificant for a wealthy man, but it should be enough for his ex-wife, since she did not earn that money herself. If I have a fortune of $50 million, I'm not going to give away $25 million after a divorce, he insisted. It's my money, I worked hard for it. It doesn't matter if we were married for 6 years or 25, or even if we have kids. If the woman can't afford to raise them, she should leave them with me, he added. He also emphasized that marrying a successful person should not mean automatically gaining access to a large portion of their wealth after a breakup. These statements have sparked intense national debate between family law attorneys and women's rights groups. What do you
Hey ladies, your equal rights have arrived. 80% of divorces are initiated by a woman because they get paid to leave. They are literally incentivized to divorce. That needs to end. What incentive does a man have when he walks away? All he faces is penalties. Now men, all men can agree with me on this one.
When you found out she was pregnant, even though she said it could be yours or it could be my ex's, did you step up?
Yes, ma'am.
You did?
Yes, ma'am. I did everything. Take care of the boys, make sure they going to school. I was, feeding her, doing the cleaning.
So you were there participating like the father. Did you sign the birth certificate?
No, I didn't sign anything because I wanted the DNA test first.
Well, that was smart. It has been determined by this court. Mr. Jones, you are not the father.
I didn't know. Yeah.
You okay, Mr. Jones?
I'm ready to go.
I'm sorry. I hope you will find comfort in knowing that you did the right thing.
I want to send this man lots of love and blessings, and may the universe and God reward this man for being such a great soul, because without any sign of recognition, he did what a man's supposed to do, and bless his heart.
Just recently got divorced after 19 years, been separated since 2015, and we just only got divorced like 2 weeks ago. It's cool. And everyone's like, oh, what did you get out of your divorce? I said no.
You know what would happen if DNA testing was mandatory? If they tested all women? You'd have an calamity.
My sister told me the other day, this should be standard. My sister told me last week.
That's why they won't do it, though.
She said it should be a standard thing at the hospital.
But that's why they won't do it. To me, it just makes sense. Give an epidural, DNA test.
I'm doing a documentary on the court system here in the UK, and I was interviewing this guy. He works for, it's called Fathers for Justice, and they help men get custody of their kids. And one thing I found out is in the UK, you are actually given a free counsel, which is a lawyer basically, if you accuse your husband of abuse. And what the women can do is they can accuse the guy of abuse and file a restraining order against him even if he did nothing. And if he breaks that, he actually goes to jail. Yeah. And it can take 1 to 2 years to even get the kid back. So you could have a newborn and not see the kid for 2 years over a false allegation.
And you guys want to know what's really twisted and messed up? That woman never get in trouble for lying about it in court.
You spent 5 years in prison for failing to pay child support for the defendant, Ms. Sears' son, Dylan. That's right. Mr. Manser, you are not his father.
Oh, man. 5 years in prison. She should be convicted of some crime.
No, I should not. I didn't.
Mr. Manser.
But wait! There's more!
Here are the results of the paternity test.
Well, what the fuck?
Come on, dog. Come on, dog.
What?
Come on, bro.
What you doing all that for?
Read this paper. What the fuck this say?
What you mean? What?
Read what that say right there.
They need to do this over.
Nigga. I'm not the father. I'm not the father. I ain't paying no more child support.
They need to do this over.
I ain't paying no more child support, dog. I swear to God, I already knew it, bro. Is everything okay?
This is exactly why paternity test should be a federal law, because some people, they just can't stay monogamous.
If you really think about it, actually, the idea of monogamy is, I definitely should not be talking about
No, this is so good.
We all know that rich princes and counts and barons, they had mistresses all over the place.
Yep.
Monogamy as an idea has never really existed. It's just been that the women were supposed to be monogamous. So actually, I do think that there is this whole thing about like this idea that you're supposed to have one partner forever is sort of...
What's your favorite thing to do? What do you love to do while you're here?
I wanna shooting in America Street.
Yeah?
Yeah. Bro just wanna live the American dream. Give this man a citizenship. My brother, welcome to America.
Yo, okay, but can you be real with me? Is there a racial hierarchy of size?
So I would say it would be black guys, and then honestly, I would say it'd be a tie between like white guys and Hispanic guys. But like Hispanic guys have thicker, you know?
Really?
They're thicker rather than longer.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would have never known that.
I like to make music that moves people.
Clap, 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 clap that ass, bitch. Shake that camel toe. Let me see them.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what our ancestors died for. Freedom and degeneracy.
I'm so upset that the things we did and the things we fought for and the boys that died for it, it's all gone down the drain. Our country's gone to hell in a handbasket. We haven't got the country we had when I was raised. Not at all. Nobody will have the fun I had. Nobody will have the opportunity I had. It's just not the same. That's not what our boys, that's not what they died for.
I really hate showing you guys these clips because most of it is extremely sad. But this is the reality that some of us face. And gentlemen, on that note, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Name?
Me?
Yeah, you, yes.
Nathaniel Saxon, sir.
Your name's not Buttfucker3000, you yo-ho. Logging into my court with that as your screen name. What's your name again?
Nathaniel Saxton, sir, but I don't believe that I typed anything like that in.
Well, that's what it says.
Well, I apologize. That should not be.
Yeah, you should. I'll put you in the waiting room. You can sit in limbo for a while and think about what you call yourself online. Mr.